I've got this big Rex taxidermy in the center. I was really hoping to have a skeleton, but every time I try to type in like the command to give me the T-Rex skeleton costume, um, yeah, my Xbox doesn't let me type it in. It changes it to an like all asterisks because it's GFI space Bone Rex, and then yeah, so Xbox is Xbox is viewing it as a naughty word, so it's not letting me do it. So we'll just have a regular Rex here. Hi, hello, I'm Jade, and welcome to the Ark Zoo Chronicles. Okay, so I asked my channel members what we should add next, and the answer was a visitor center. Yeah, so I've laid out some of the foundations for the build just here behind me. Yeah, it's right next to the park entrance, or where the entrance is going to be. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what we can come up with. So in my head canon, this is probably the very first building that guests are going to want to visit when they enter the park. So I do want to include things like possibly like a guest kiosk, a park map. I'd love to do like a Rex skeleton. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've got kind of an idea in mind. I'm thinking almost like a glass pyramid, kind of. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm just going to get straight into the build. So I've laid out the foundations here. We've got it's like a 7 by 7 square, and then I sort of added this, yeah, 2 by 3 section here, which is going to be the entrance. And yeah, so I'm just going to build it. I'll probably just do it in like speed build mode, and yeah, and then I'll give you guys a bit of a walkthrough once we've got it built and show you how it turned out, and then we can do the fun part, which is decorating. Yeah, all right. So I'm just going to get right into the build, and yeah, I will talk to you guys in a minute.
You don't think before you act. There's something really off about that. Can't you see the problem with just caring about yourself? Maybe you should try to do something for someone else. You gotta give a little, just to get a little. Gotta give a little, just to. There's something about you. You don't care about what you do. You gotta give a little, just to get a little, or you'll never find success. If you don't give a little, just to get a little, no one's gonna hold you back. You and I have different ways. I don't like how you misbehave. Even if a shadow falls over your group of friends, you don't care if you can benefit from someone else. You gotta give a little, just to get a little. You gotta give a little, just to. There's something about you. You don't care about what you do. You gotta give a little, just to get a little, or you'll never find success. If you don't give a little, just to get a little, no one's gonna hold you back. Give me something back. You gotta give me something back. You don't think before you act. Something really off about that. Give me something back. There's something about you. You don't care about what you do. You gotta give a little, just to get a little, or you'll never find success. If you don't give a little, just to get a little, no one's gonna hold you back. There's something about you.
All right, guys. So this is the basic shape. This is how it turned out. I really, really like it. I think it looks really, really cool. Okay, so for the inside, I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do in here. I do probably want to separate it into sections. I'm thinking of including like maybe a little bathroom in one of these corners. Maybe like a guest kiosk. Maybe a bathroom on in each of these corners, and then a guest kiosk here. I want a section with the map. Yeah, the map of Ragnarok, or the park map essentially. And I'd love to have a big midday. It's midday. I'd love to have like a big Rex taxidermy right in the center somewhere. Um, so a medium one might be the way to go. But so what if we were to place that here temporarily, and then we can sort of see how it turns out. All right, all right, all right. So I'm going to do a little bit more building. I'm going to add these bathrooms. I'm going to add yeah, like a guest kiosk. I'm going to sort of decorate it and see what I can come up with. And yeah, I might do this again in speed build mode because I'll probably take my time as I'm decorating. And yeah, then I can show you guys how it's all turned out once it's all finished.
I've tried, written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind. Baby, you're the one. And tonight, I am going all the way. The way you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands. Now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hand, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all just goes away. The things I plan to say. Oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. And all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. Ooh, ooh. It sounds so stupid now. What I am trying to do, what I am trying to do, what I am trying to do is say I love you.
All right, guys. So I have decorated the interior. So I've got this little porch entrance here with some seating for the guests, and we come inside. I've got plenty of guest seating over here, and a bookshelf over there. There's a little Carboanimus taxidermy over here. Then on the same thing on this side, just more guest seating and a taxidermy of a of an Anki right here. I've got another bookshelf and some more seating. I've got this big Rex taxidermy in the center. I was really hoping to have a skeleton, but every time I try to type in like the command to give me the T-Rex skeleton costume, um, yeah, my Xbox doesn't let me type it in. It changes it to an like all asterisks because it's GFI space Bone Rex, and then yeah, so Xbox is Xbox is viewing it as a naughty word, so it's not letting me do it. So we'll just have a regular Rex here. Um, I've got a guest kiosk. I was hoping to have a dummy standing here, like dressed and sort of like as like an NPC. Yeah, it's a sort of like someone who can hand out maps and sort of direct, answer questions and stuff for the guests. But it wouldn't let me place a dummy, so I might have to look into getting maybe an NPC mod of some kind and just having them stand here ready to answer any questions from the guests. And I've done the bathrooms. So both look exactly the same. So yeah, I'm going to end up getting water hooked up here. So we've got a little spot for the guests to wash their hands and do their business. And yeah, I really, really like how it's turned out on the inside. So I think it looks really, really cool. All right, so all I've got to do now is decorate the outside, and yeah, then I will bring you guys back and show you how it all turned out. All right, guys, it's done. It's done. Welcome to the visitor center. All right, so I've added a sign here. I also added a sign over here with the packies, and also over at the science center. I added a genetics lab sign right here. I just, I felt like it needed a couple of signs and all that jazz, just so visitors know where to go. So I haven't done much out here. I've just added a couple of plants and some lights. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, but it's done. It's done. We've got our visitor center. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I love this little front porch here. I really like it. Plenty of spots for the guests. There's bathrooms for the guests to relieve themselves at, and yeah, yeah. And I will end up getting an NPC mod on, I think, just so I can add a couple of zoo employees hanging around. But yeah, I really like it. I like the whole glass pyramid kind of look of the building. And yeah, it's right near the entrance, so the guests when they're coming up here from the entrance to the park, this is kind of one of the first places that they go to. I'll probably rework this section here when I do the entrance. Yeah, I'll sort of rework that, make it really, really nice for the guests. And yeah, it's really starting to take shape. I have done some fencing and stuff just to sort of lay out some of the bones of the different biomes of the park. So I've got like the redwoods biome through there, the desert biome through there. The grasslands, of course, is up this way. Through here, I've added a sign up here. So for the grasslands, we've already started working on that with our Triceratops exhibit. And yeah, all right, but that's the build. That is the build. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks awesome. We've got a couple more builds to add around the central hub. So I'm going to be adding the petting zoo here. And yeah, and then probably a restaurant or a diner here. And then over here, I'm just going to add like a little gift shop. And yeah, that will be sort of be the central hub area done. And yeah, and then we can sort of move on to probably the grasslands biome for now. So we'll have exhibits down there. We'll also have like way further down at the end, we'll have like a section, another guest section. So yeah, I've got some ideas. I'm even thinking of like creating like a hotel because obviously this park's going to be enormous, and the guests might want to stay over for a weekend or something like that. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, let me know in the comments what you think of the visitor center. What you think. If you've got any suggestions about what I can add to it to make it even better, that would be amazing. I'd love to hear from you. But yeah. Alright guys, if you're having as much fun with this zoo project as I am, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It really helps the channel grow. Big love to my channel members. You guys are absolute legends. Oh, and don't forget that members have early access to this series, and their votes help to shape the park in real time. So yeah, if that sounds like something you would be into, then maybe check it out. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!